Hi guys, welcome back to Ethereal Orb. I am Megan. I have my canvas painted with phthalo blue. I planned a little bit ahead anyway and I want to have phthalo blue as my negative space color, and so I went ahead and painted my canvas. It's not perfect, but just that way if I have any little bits that don't get covered, they're painted. So I don't have to worry about all those tiny little corner details and all of that. So here are my colors. I have the phthalo blue, I have titanium white, and I have some titanium white mixed with some brown. And the camera's picking it up pretty well. There's a little bit more variation in the shades in person, but it's doing a pretty good job. So I just have the phthalo blue, the white, and then this kind of muddy white, brown white taupe. It's almost a taupe that needs just a hair bit more water. And my only worry with this pour, that might have been too much because there's not much paint in here, is that with having my colors white and off-white with this negative space, I don't want it to look like a bird flew over my canvas and left something behind. So I have other colors that I have mixed on standby, and I'm thinking if I need to pull one out, if this just doesn't quite do it. But I'm wanting that contrast between the deep phthalo blue and the white. So I'm gonna just cover my canvas with the phthalo blue. Love this color. Probably use it too much. It's okay. We're all at our favorites. Okay. Get a nice wet surface there. And then what I think I'm going to do, I've been thinking about this today, and I've been debating between a dirty pour and ribbons. I think I'm going to do ribbons, and I can tell that this is still just a hair bit thick, just based on it holding the, when I spread it out, it holds the texture. The paint doesn't just automatically. I usually use my paint thicker than a normal pour, so when I do want to do more of a normal, I don't know if there's not really a normal, but when I do want to do a more typical pour, I guess, getting my paints thin enough is usually my downfall. Okay, so I'm going to pour, let's do a third cup. I'm going to pour some of this in here, some of my white. Whoops, there we go, got it on the canvas. More of this. One quick little joop, joop, joop. Let's start here since I got some on. Do a little ribbon. Don't really want it to be an X. Right now it looks like an Atari symbol. So let's do a little bit more. Doing the same one. Some of that, can you see? Let's do the rest of this. Most of the rest of that. Some more of the white. Gosh, I thought that white was really thin when I mixed it, but let's see. Get a little thicker ribbons. Okay, I do definitely have it thicker than I meant to. I've been playing with extra thick. If you've seen my channel, I've been playing with some extra thick paints for pouring anyway, because I've been using a straw technique that's giving me a really soft kind of velvety texture that I really like. But this time I wanted it a little bit thinner and it's kind of hard to go back. Okay. Kind of like what's happening here though, actually. I did think that that white was going to sink a little bit more into the blue. And it is. Let's see, do I want to keep going? Yeah, it's a little boring at the moment. Relying on some of that paint density, thinking that titanium white would sink. I'm not letting it sit though. Maybe if I let it sit. Kind of that stripe. I'm going to keep pouring a little bit though. So like kind of that stripe right in the middle that's happening. Kind of digging that. So let's see. I need to go wipe my hands. We're going to let it sit for just a minute, see if anything happens. Okay, so all I'm getting is a little bit of bleeding, although it's very pretty where it's bleeding. So I'm going to torch real quick and see if we get anything. I've got a backup plan. No, I do have a little bit of silicone in this paint, but like I said, it's a bit thick. Bit, but not much. Okay. Not a big deal. I think I'm gonna do, well, it is a little bit, but let's see. Where's that ribbon? Let's just do the straw. Okay. Use a straw and blow some of this around a little bit, although I do kind of like these edges. I don't want to mess with too much. Kind of interesting. Okay, I'm going to turn it. So it's impossible to talk when blowing through a straw. Let's turn this around. Okay, now it looks a little bit messy. It's okay. I'll work with it here a bit. I have plenty of blue. So I just need to think. Actually, you know what? Where is, oh no, I did get rid of it. Shoot. Had a little bit of a spray bottle in here with some purple paint in it. I think I finally decided I wasn't using it, so I might as well get rid of it. What's happening here is kind of pretty. Let's do a little right down the middle here. Wipe that weight off. Might actually okay, I'm gonna do another color right down the middle there, I think. I have some colors mixed. Let's see, find something that's going to give me some drama. That's gonna look pink. I don't think I want pink unless it's actually pink. And I do have some pink mixed, so let's see. I'm gonna pause you so you don't have to sit here while I go through paint. Okay, so I decided to go with this kind of bright peachy color. I'm gonna add another color. I'm gonna go for kind of drama and impact. So I'm gonna get these edges a little bit blown out more, and then I'm gonna go right down the center with that peach. Add just a hair bit more to this side. Maybe just a little bit more white. Ooh, not quite that much white. It's okay. There we go. Okay, so let's make sure this is nice and thick lines down through here. Down the middle, and then wipe some of that white off because I don't want to lose all this paint. There's a lot of paint on this stick. Okay. Now I'm going to go right down the middle here. This orange. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I might quick swipe. I don't want it quite that harsh of a line. There we go. Wipe that off a little bit, get the blue off of there. Go in one more time. Swirl it just a little bit. Create some interest. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, a little bit more of this phthalo blue. Right on the edge. recording. Okay. Sorry about that. It got a little darker there. I'm not sure why my light turned off. Kind of like this border here, so I'm going to do it both sides. I'm going to have to turn it around. Not super coordinated. And then I'm going to torch and see if we get anything. Yeah, areas that I swiped and then I put the orange in. Let's see. Okay. Oops. Put one here. There we go. And that one is actually kind of interesting. Okay, I'm going to torch real quick. Wipe my hands off real fast. And I'm going to call this one done. Okay. It's interesting. I'm getting a little bit right here on this side and not on this side, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure why that would be different, but okay, do some close-ups. Okay. Not what I planned when I first started, but I'm kind of digging it. End result is all that matters, right? Oop. There we go. Let me know what you think. It's a little bit different. For me, definitely different style. So let me know what you think of it. And hit that like button and subscribe to see any future videos that I post. And we'll see you next time, guys. Happy pouring!